All right, here with Woodside head football coach Danny Dodson after the Wolverines preseason scrimmage with the Lake Taylor Titans in Norfolk. Coach, first scrimmage here. It's August. It's been mighty humid and hot outside, but I think there's some things you got to be pleased with from your group against a very aggressive, well-known Lake Taylor squad that you guys are used to seeing every year in these scrimmages.
Yeah, this is always a good scrimmage for us. They're very aggressive, very strong. They're a challenge for us every year, and it's it's a tough first scrimmage. But we like the challenge. I thought today we did some good things. I thought we did some things not so good, and which we have to fix. But overall, I thought we did okay. We got a long way to go, though.
Walking on the field, one of the first things that was visible, and it showed even on your opening drive, which was mighty impressive. I think you went about a dozen plays, scored a touchdown at the end, was your offensive line, just how big it is. And I would think that's going to be a group you lean behind, along with an experienced quarterback in Tayvon Tyler.
Yeah, this is probably the biggest offensive line I've had since I've been here, 24 years. We've had a couple of teams that had a couple at one time, but we got 3 or 4 that are big guys. So, of course, that doesn't mean anything. You don't block anybody, but I think they're a pretty good group of kids. I do.
And a couple of backs that can run it well, Ri'jon Hammond and Stephen Davis. I think both found the end zone and had a lot of yardage throughout the day. And I think you can do a lot of different things with them as well as pop open a pass or two.
Yeah. I thought those guys ran pretty well. I thought everybody ran the ball fairly well when we stayed on blocks. And they had something to do with that. But I thought that Tayvon did a good job throwing to Isaiah Hayes.
Number 14, right?
14, yeah. He did a really good job. He made some plays, and we know he can make plays. And Tay has a lot of confidence in the guy.
Was that one of the areas you as a staff looking at, let's find out more about our skill guys, our receivers, and even flipping to the defensive side of the ball, some of your backs? I know you got Makai Frisby back at one of the defensive back spots just to kind of build some depth there and see how that group is clicking. Yeah,
I think we did a 7-on-7 back in June and actually more successful than I thought we were going to be. And Hayes stood out that day, and he stood out today. He can make some plays. He did a really good job today, and I think Tay does a good job in the ball too.
A couple more for you, let you run. What's the biggest thing you got to clean up or address here as you get ready for your second scrimmage? I think it's usually with York, right, before game one. What are the things you're going to kind of pinpoint? It's just kind of getting those seconds ready because at a moment's notice they can jump in and play because of an injury, or you never know what happens?
Yeah. We try not to do a whole lot of things. We just got to make sure that what we're doing right. And everybody knows their assignments and get it done right. That's the thing that's been particularly frustrating. We'll do it right one time and run it again, and somebody do something different and figure out why.
Sure.
So it's just a matter of consistency on our part, and trying to develop some other kids.
Lastly, and it's funny because I thought you guys have been a model of consistency in the Peninsula, always in the playoff hunt, always pretty much with a winning record and one of the better teams around. You know about in your region, Maury and 5B is the team to beat, having made the state championship. Phoebus is the team to beat in your district, having won a state championship in Class 3. What are the things you're going to kind of point to as you guys try to make that next step and continue to be in the playoff mix come November?
We just got to be consistent. I think that's the thing. I know last year the Phoebus game we had one bad play right before halftime. The wheels came off on us, and that, we were too young to pick it up and go. So we got to be able to deal with those kind of things, deal with adversity a little bit better. And, just, again, consistency, doing what you're supposed to do, doing it right, doing it all the time.
Well, the Wolverines and Coach Dodson beat the heat and the storms here in their preseason scrimmage at Lake Taylor. All the best. Look forward to seeing you guys during the season.
Thanks. Appreciate it.